SDG Graduate Cohort 19, so I graduated yesterday. I just want to show you my app. It's a full stack app. I always had passion towards like cooking and stuff. I always destroy my kitchen doing this. Okay, I don't know how to clean up, but I can make good food. Okay, so I made this kitchen recipe app. So this app has two sides. The first side, like I use React to make it on the front end, and on the back end, I used .NET and C#. For this main screen or the landing page of the app, this one I fetched from a remote server. Okay. So this is like, this page is a pure front end page. And I fetched like 12 recipes here. Okay, you can see that some recipes has no image. I honestly can fix this maybe by ignoring any recipe with no image. Okay, like a simple function or so. If the link length like equals 0, so just continue and display the others. Here I can, if you want this, I used it's called Spinocular, I guess. It's Spinocular API for my app to display all this. And if you want to search something, for example, if let's say lemon, okay, I will get all the recipes that has lemon in it. Maybe it will be like a lunch recipe, maybe it's just a dessert or whatever. Okay. So the last page is the main page, and this page also has only a front end side. Let's go to the back end. I literally just did that, like I just fixed my app and then I send it to Heroku now, so I don't have any seed data just yet. Okay, for the user recipes. Here for the user recipes, you simply can, like when you sign in, let me sign out first. So when you log in, okay, you can add your own recipe, okay, but you can view the recipes. Normally, if you have like recipes here, I literally have nothing, so I apologize for that. But like I did that, like it's the same cards like the main page. Sorry, yeah, okay, like it's gonna be like cards like this, except it has the author, the one who created the recipe, okay, on the card, but it's the same thing almost. Okay, for that, this is a full stack. Okay, I used for the front end, like I said before, I used React. For the back end, I used C# and .NET. I made my own APIs. Okay, it's a CRUD-based APIs, or we can say REST APIs for this, so the user can add their own recipes. So let me go and just display something. I'm gonna use this like as an example. So basically, a user will see this when he click on a certain recipe. Okay, this app is still work in progress, so I don't like the interface here, how the list of like the recipe steps are displayed. I don't like this, so I'm gonna work on it and fix it. And for the user recipe as well, like user can edit and can delete his recipe. Only the user who created the recipe. Okay. I have a sign up and the sign in. So let me sign up with just maybe. Okay. Sign up. Oh, sorry, it already exists. So let me just log in. Okay. So here, when I go to user recipe, I will find an add recipe page. Okay. So here, user can add their own recipes. Okay, my name is Mohamed Ammar. So if someone else is just a different name, they will see their name here, and on the recipe card outside, they will find their names as an author for the recipe. Here you will add the recipe name, optional cuisine, diet optional as well. Dish type, is it lunch or dinner or whatever? Okay, ready in, like how many minutes it will take. Okay. And I will fix the interface a little bit to add, like, for the user to add minutes here, like between two brackets or so, like an instruction for the user. Servings, number of servings. Also, user can drag a picture of the recipe here, and it's mandatory. Okay, it is required. I don't want to show a recipe with no image. Just simply just click, or just you can drag it and use get his own image for the recipe. Ingredients here, like this is a text area, not just text. My plan is to fix this a little bit. Like I want to have like a plus sign here, so the user can, click for like step 1, step 2. Like step 1 we're gonna be displayed here. Another click, on the bottom, it will just open another input text area, and it will be displayed in the recipe directions as step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay, so I'm gonna work on that. The same for the cooking steps. And then when user clicks submit, it will just display it outside in the recipes list or the recipes card. Okay, here like there is a lot of fields required, so we cannot do it. Here's a profile page. Profile is simply if user want to change anything. What if I want to change my name to whatever? I will have to do that here. Okay, if I want to change my password or so, okay, I will have to do it here. My future plan is just like profile will show a button for if the user want to edit his information, and in the same time it will display all the recipes per user. Okay, so me, I'm a user, I don't want to see this when I click on profile. Honestly, I want to see a button saying edit and another card, like the number of recipes I added to this to my profile. Like I'm a user, like I added 5 recipes before. I will see like 5 recipes here by Mohamed Ammar. Okay, here I can sign out, of course, and when I click sign out, I'm outside. I need to log in again, and the add recipes only will show to users who logged in already, or like signed up and then logged in. Okay. And that should be it for my app. Okay, here the footer, sorry, one moment. Here's the footer. So if you want to search something, it is working the same way that one is working here on submit. Okay, here sign up, I didn't do much with it. It's just like I need to get all the information here, and just when I click sign up, I want to see it here. Sorry for the email here. Okay, I didn't do that yet. I'm gonna fix that soon. I'm just trying to discuss what is the missing parts of my app, okay, related to CSS or the code itself. If I go back to the page, like here, when I just like go inside, this is random recipes fetched from the remote servers, through the remote server. Okay, this is random recipes. Like again, the API called is Binocular. I used it. Okay. And I wanna, here I wanna just display different image. Maybe every hour, every day, I will have like an array of links for the images that shows every day. Maybe Saturday an image, Sunday another image and stuff. I'm sorry, I talk a lot. Okay, my second board was NodeJs. Okay, I read about NodeJs a little bit, and I watched some tutorial videos, and I made like for the last 10 days, I made like a research project for it. Okay, it's really simple. It's nothing fancy. I'm gonna go over it in 2 minutes or so. Let me just play. Okay, my slideshow. What is not like I'm defining? I'm just speaking about Node.js. What is Node.js? Of course, most of us know that Node.js is a server-side programming environment using JavaScript. Okay. Also, it's really popular. So a lot of websites is using it. A lot of websites are using it, like eBay, Uber, Twitter, Yahoo, stuff like that. Okay. And what I defined, like not defined, I just like talked about Express a little bit. Express is really helpful third party package. Okay, and I talked about NPM, how to use NPM to create a project, a new project. Okay. Also, I talked about how to require something into our page. So how to create a server first, okay, and then how to require a certain module into our page for something we want, like Express. Okay, here I use the Express, okay, to create a local server. Okay, it's really simple. Okay, and then I use app.listen. App is coming from Express here. I used board 3000 and I displayed something into my terminal. Okay. Here also how to display something using Express. In our case, I use like HTML tag, hello world. Okay, and I showed how we can display other things like a whole HTML page using send file. Okay. Also, I talked about Nodemon, how Nodemon is really helpful. And instead of just if you want to display something, we change it into our app, how Nodemon will automatically detect the change and restart our app for us without us like quitting our app and restarting manually. Nodemon will do that automatically for us. I also talked about body parser and how to use Axios to make a GET request into our server. Okay, and get like I used a different server this time. I used like API server in this mini project. I used Open Weather Map to display something. Okay, and I used Axios. Okay, and here there is an article that I found on Tolio. That how many ways, or like what are the different ways to make a GET request, like a server GET request. Okay, there is native methods, there is third-party methods. In this case, I use the third-party Axios, since I used Axios before into my kitchen app or my recipes app. Okay, and I went to the documentation of Axios and I found out how to do it. Okay, here in this example here, I just displayed hello world. I just made the GET request to display all the API data, like the JSON data into my terminal. Also here, I displayed something use res.send. Res is from the response here. Okay, so the response here is what is coming from the API. The response here is related to the server itself. Okay, and they displayed like temperature in Tampa, and yeah, just a print screen. What else? And yeah, and like I res.send, we only like, or request.send here, we only use it once into our app. So if you want to display like multiple lines, we'll do like, there is another method called write, okay, which is response.write. So display more than one line. And here I used a different HTML file. Like, so I made like, instead of res.send, I made res.send file and made a whole HTML file. Okay, this is not 2 minutes, I'm sorry. This is a lot, but like I'm almost done. And then displayed something using, like here I used body parser to get the inputs from this HTML file and then displayed and use this input for our GET request in this on GET request, like the Axios.get. And I made a boost request to the server to put this data inside. Okay, so instead of I don't want Tampa, what if I want Clearwater? What if I want San Francisco or Boston or whatever? Okay, so it would display this for me. It's a really mini project to just demonstrate how Node.js working. And that should be it. Thank you so much.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Mo? I dropped a poll into the chat during Mo's talk. Did anyone see that?
I wasn't sure if someone is listening or not. Like I was talking to myself or something. I thought, oh my God, what if
well,
it's not
I was
working?
listening.
Okay,
if no one else is with you, I was with you.
I like
Shatoya says that's a pretty cool project.
Thank
Shatoya
you.
is still with us.
Thank you so much.
And I know Justin's with us. He's waiting in the backstage, getting ready to come out. Looks like we got another vote on the poll. 75% for Watt. All right.
Okay, thank you so much. My name again is Mohamed Ammar.
Thank you, Mo.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.